Hey, this is Mike, and I'm going to show you the absolute idiot's guide to green screen photography. So I decided in my office I was going to see what I could do to create a green screen effect and have it look realistic. So I bought this small piece of green material. It's only about, I would say, 6 feet wide by maybe 3 feet high, and I tacked that up against the wall, or in my case, up against the blackboard that I've got in my office. And you can see there's the blackboard. And I decided that I would, I didn't have any light sources because it was a really crinkly piece of material and I didn't want to iron it or anything like that. So I've got a light source coming from the right hand side, and I've got a light source coming from the left hand side. And they are hitting they're at a pretty significant angle so that they're hitting the green screen but not me, and that way they don't cast a shadow on the green screen against me. And for light sources, what I basically did is I took those overhead projector things that we have all over campus that nobody uses anymore, and they actually make a really great to backlight your video. So anyway, you see the green screen here, and now in iMovie it's really incredibly simple, and I'm actually taking the video with my cell phone, with my iPhone, so we'll see what the quality looks like doing it that way. And I'm going to import the video footage into iMovie, and we'll see what it looks like when I have different scenes behind me. I can put images, I can put video behind me so that things actually move, and well, let's get into the next step of it, and that's all you really need to see of the green screen here. So let's see how to do the rest. Okay, so step 2, we take a photo that we like and we drag that into iMovie. Then we drag the video, and I'm about to pop up here, of myself in front of the green screen right on top of that photo, and I say apply green screen, and it's basically going to do all the work for you. I'll show you how to do that in iMovie in a moment, but first I'll show you how to do that also with a video behind you. Okay, so here you notice I've imported a video with actual motion, and now what I want to do is do the same thing. The video I've imported and pulled into my project, and now I'm going to take some video that I've pre-recorded in front of a green screen, and I'm going to superimpose that on top of the video that I've already imported into my project. And the way you do that is the same way as you do with a picture. You grab the first video that you want as the backdrop, and you import that into your project. Then the second video with the green screen, you grab from your event and pull it down into the project and drag it over the video that you want to act as the backdrop for the video that you shot the green screen over. And that's basically it. You are able to have a green screen image or video behind you as you are performing in front of the green screen. It's as simple as that. Now I'm going to show you the actual steps in iMovie to do that. Okay, so here is the iMovie interface. Hopefully you have some experience with iMovie, because it's not going to be an iMovie training per se, it's going to just be a green screen review. And first thing that you want to do is import your videos, and I've already done that. So I've created an iMovie event called green screen, and I've imported myself that video that I shot of me talking in front of a green screen. I've also imported the video from YouTube of that aquarium. So first let's see how you would import a photo and then use that as a backdrop to the green screen. So I just have a photo that I downloaded from the web of Peter Hoff, and let me find that. And you want to use photos that are pretty large. So the one that I'm using here is 1600 by 1200 pixels. If you know your HD screen is going to need a picture that's at least that large to really do well. So I'm just going to drag this picture from my Finder onto the stage of iMovie, and you can see the plus appears here, and it'll show you that green bar to show you exactly where it's going to drop. And I just drop it right there, and now I can decide how long I want that image to stay up on the screen. So if I click on the image, I get a little settings window, and I click on the little settings window. And before I do anything, let's make sure that my settings are right in iMovie. So if I go up to the top of iMovie and I go to Preferences, I just want to make sure that under General I have Show Advanced Tools selected. Otherwise you're not going to be able to see the green screen stuff or any of the other cool things that you're going to be able to do. With Show Advanced Tools selected, now you have access to everything. And I'm going to hover over that image, and you can see it's doing that Ken Burns effect. So I want to get rid of the Ken Burns effect first of all, and then I want to extend the length of that clip. So I'll click on the little settings wheel, and I'll click on Cropping, Ken Burns, and Rotation. And instead of Ken Burns, I will say Crop. And now that's going to allow me to crop it to the size that I want. So I've got it the right size, and I say Done. And now I need to have it be a certain length because it's only 4 seconds right now. It's going to not be long enough for a backdrop. So I click on the little wheel again, and I say Clip Adjustment. And under Clip Adjustment you can change the duration. So I can change that instead of 4 seconds, I can do 54 seconds, whatever I want to do. And I'll say Done. And now you see it expands the length of that clip. Now let's drag something from the green screen. So I've got myself here talking in front of a green screen. It's not particularly exciting, and the video quality is not good. I could have used a better camera to get better video quality. And I could have used an ironed sheet and better lighting to really make everything sort of fine-tuned. But this is just sort of quick and dirty to show you how to do it. And I'll grab a portion of the talk in front of the green screen. And I've just selected that. Now I'm going to drag it. I'm clicking and dragging down, down, down to the clip that I want it to be green screened on top of. And you'll see the plus appear exactly on top of the clip. And I drop it, and now it's going to ask me what I want to do with it. And I can do a bunch of things with it, but the thing I want to do here is a green screen. You can also use a blue screen if you would like, but green screen is what we're doing right now. And now I can adjust it. I can move it around in here. And now I can actually, you don't want it me to just appear out of the blue, so I'm going to drag myself all the way to the front of this clip so that I just show up when the picture shows up. It might take a little doing because it doesn't always like to move. And if it gives you any trouble, you can click on the still that you've posted, right click on it and say split clip. And then I can just delete the rest of this. So now it should, when I watch it, oh, I still pop up a little too late, so I can probably just sort of nudge it over to the very end. And that's it. That's how you would go about including a green screen. You can hear my voice there.
And I tack that up against the wall.
And let me go ahead and just split both of those. Well, never mind. I'm just going to show you how to do that into a video right now. So let me clip off the end of this picture. And now let's add that video. So same idea. I'm going to grab some of this video of the fish tank. And I'm just going to select where I'd like it to go. And I'll click on, I can either drag it over there, I can click on the Add Selected Video to Project. Add Selected Video to Project, there it is. And I could even use this same exact clip if I want. I can just drag this over here instead. Or I can even drag it so that it straddles both the video and the image. So now when I look at it, I'm talking in front of this Peterhof, and then it swaps out. Oh, perfect timing, just as I lifted the screen. And there you go. And I've got that music playing, which I don't really necessarily want, so I'll go to Audio Adjustments, and I'll remove the volume of that clip. So now when I watch it,
and a really crinkly piece of material, and I didn't want to iron.
so let me back up a little bit just so you can see what I've got as far as setup goes. So you can see there's my green piece of material that's basically just stuck with double-sided tape onto my blackboard. I've also got my light sources, which is just the overhead projector here that I've got pointed, one of them pointed from the right and one of them pointed from the left. And now if I back up a little bit, you'll see I don't have anything like a tripod that I can put my iPhone on, but I do have a couple of garbage cans in my room, so I put the recycling bin on top of the table and the garbage bin on top of the recycling bin, and I put it at exactly the right height so that it would get just my head and the green screen. And you'll notice if I hover over the garbage lid, I can actually place the iPhone directly onto the lip here so that it'll hold and stay pretty steady. And you saw the result of the video that I took just a moment ago.